As the Polish man worked, his eyes wandered for a moment to the girl's ankle. Something was written on her leg, a string of words in ink, possibly a message. His hands froze for a second as he read it. His eyes widened in surprise, but he quickly composed himself and continued his work as if he had seen nothing. The girl, noticing his reaction, gave him a discreet glance, signaling that she needed help. As her husband stood distracted, looking at his phone, she whispered, "I need to transfer money from my mobile. Can you help me?" The Polish man, though puzzled, agreed. She handed him her phone carefully, making sure her husband wasn't looking. The Polish man quickly accessed the banking app, entered the necessary details, and transferred the money. Once the transaction was complete, he instinctively hid the phone under his workspace. A moment later, the husband, oblivious to what had just transpired, reached into his pocket and pulled out some cash. He handed it to the Polish man, thanking him for his work, and they walked away, disappearing into the crowd. Not long after, another young woman appeared at the shoe polish stand. She seemed anxious as she approached the Polish man and discreetly handed him some money. The Polish man took it, understanding that she was somehow connected to the girl from before. As he was preparing to pack up for the day, he saw the same couple walking back toward him. The girl's face was tense, her husband's expression unreadable. The Polish man hesitated, but then he reached under his workspace, retrieved the mobile phone, and handed it back to the girl. Before she could say anything, a sudden commotion erupted. A passerby had overheard their conversation and misunderstood the situation. Soon, people started whispering, and rumors spread like wildfire. Some claimed the Polish man had stolen the phone and was now returning it under pressure. Others said the girl had accused him falsely to cover something up. The murmurs turned into accusations, and in the chaos, someone shoved the girl. She stumbled backward, barely managing to keep her balance. Hours passed, and the street settled down. But the matter didn't end there. Later that evening, the girl's husband returned to the Polish stand, looking furious. "Tell me everything," he demanded. The Polish man, realizing the weight of the situation, told the entire truth without hesitation. He explained how the girl had asked him to transfer money, how she had given him her phone, and how he had simply kept it hidden to avoid suspicion. The husband's face darkened as he listened. Then, pulling out his own mobile phone, he checked his bank transactions. His eyes widened in shock. There was a recent purchase of a luxury car, costing $75,000, charged to his credit card. He turned to the Polish man. "Did she ask you to transfer money for a car purchase?" The Polish man shook his head. "I don't know what the money was for. I just did what she asked." Fuming, the husband stormed home, where he confronted his wife. "Did you buy a car using my credit card?" The girl, instead of looking guilty, crossed her arms defiantly. "Yes, I did, and I'm not returning it." The husband's patience snapped. "You lied to me. You stole from me. This marriage is over." The girl scoffed, not expecting such a drastic reaction. But her husband didn't wait for a response. He packed his things, walked out, and left her standing there. And just like that, a single act of secrecy unraveled an entire relationship.